Hi, and welcome to a very special opportunity we have. We are meeting with Anna, who's a coordinator from NJCU, that's New Jersey City University. And we've had the honor of partnering with NJCU for the past 4 years now. And it's been an honor working with their interns. They provide the psychological solutions offered by the Robinson Lloyd Resiliency Group. They receive training, they come fully prepared and excited about learning. I'm just going to allow Anna to introduce herself, and we're going to start talking about how you could get involved in this amazing opportunity. Anna?
Hello, and thank you for having me, Tonya. I am excited to share about our program and our experience in partnering with your organization as well. So my full name is Anna Ivanova Tatlici. I know that's a long one, and I'm the clinical coordinator in the Department of Counselor Education at NJCU. And in my role, I assist students with all of their practicum and internship needs. When students come to me looking for a site, there are certain requirements that I look for, such as the site having a licensed supervisor, that the site will provide individual group counseling intake opportunities, as well as be able to record sessions for training purposes. And working with Tonya's organization, she has met all those requirements and has been providing very valuable training services to our students, as she mentioned, for already just about 4 years. Our program is also CACREP accredited. So what that means is that we hold the utmost standards in terms of the classes that we teach and the experiences that we offer students in their clinical practice. So there are certain requirements that have to be met and standards. So that way, when students graduate, they are graduating from a program that's been accredited. And that really makes a difference in their careers when they do go on for their license.
Excellent, excellent. In terms of the actual application process for students to get into your program at NJCU, as well as to get into their internships, whether it's for the Robinson Lloyd Resiliency Group or other companies, can you just show us what the time frame and the process is like, please?
Yeah, sure. So to get started in terms of our graduate programs, we do accept students into both the fall and the spring semesters. So typically students would apply the semester before. So for example, right now we're in the fall 2022 semester. So students would be, a lot of them applying into the spring semester. Usually those interviews are held early on, and the process is students can apply online into our program. There are certain things that we look for, that the students need to have a bachelor's degree, a certain GPA, some background in the counseling field, possibly. So all of those things get evaluated. Students are invited for an interview, and of course, depending on how that goes, they may or may not be accepted into our program. When they get started, a lot of our students do attend on a part-time basis. We do serve a diverse student population. Many of our students are returning after they have other careers. A lot of our students may be working part-time, full-time, have families. So we really try to accommodate their lifestyles and do offer classes in the evenings. When it comes to applying for practicum, that's the first stage. Then they move on to internship 1 and 2. Students do need to have a certain amount of credits, depending on whether they're on the school counseling or the clinical mental health counseling track. And when they have their credits and certain classes that they have taken, they would attend a practicum orientation, which I do host in both the spring and the fall semesters. And during that time, I explain everything that goes into applying for practicum, making sure that they meet their academic requirements, and I assist them with their site search. I do have a list of sites that I work with, including the Tonia's organization. And I do encourage students to apply. They would then send their resume and, of course, go through an interview process. If it's a good match, they would get accepted, and the details of their placement would be worked out.
Awesome. Awesome. What are you looking forward to? That's exciting for NJCU in the next coming, the term. What are you looking forward to? I'm excited to hear.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's always wonderful to see students really growing in their practicum and internship experiences. I think one of the most valuable experiences I had was attending graduation and seeing students get their degrees and share about their experiences. So in seeing them really progress from practicum, where there tends to be a lot of anxiety and nerves, and they're still not sure of themselves, to seeing once they're in internship too and everything that they have accomplished. So that growth, is so great to see. And eventually, of course, they get to get their degrees, and hearing back from many students come back to share once they're in their careers about how NJCU has been such a great program and really prepared them to be in the field and to work with the vulnerable populations that are served.
Yes, that is definitely something that excites us here at the Robinson Lloyd Resiliency Group as well. The combination, and that's why we are doing this interview, to encourage not just interns but companies to get on board, partnering with universities to be able to reach underserved communities. For example, we serve communities in Newark, New Jersey. We're also out in Canada. The fact that we're virtual helps, and the parents, the feedback from parents about the work that interns are doing to help their children is just invaluable. The growth that children experience academically, their motivation to succeed, that there's no price for that. So Anna, thank you for your the tremendous work that you're doing at NJCU, the efforts that you are putting out into preparing your interns, and the benefits that they have, not just to our companies but to society. The fact that they are adding to children's lives, and those children have something to hold on to forever, to believe in themselves and to believe in their ability to also contribute to communities. Anna, if you have any, last words, not last words, but anything you'd like to share, any encouragements to anyone, listening to this, please go ahead and add.
Mhm. Yeah, I would welcome any questions, and maybe afterwards we can share my, emails. I always welcome that. But I do want to say what a great partnership we've had together between NJCU and the Robinson Lloyd Group, and for the supervision that you provide, since I think that's also very important part of the practicum and internship process, to have a mentor and a supervisor who will teach the clinical skills and to work out any issues or concerns that may happen. And anybody that's interested in the mental health field, which I feel is just continuing to grow due to the pandemic. And I think the great benefit of telecounseling, so having that convenience of providing care virtually, I guess, from anywhere, somebody's home or their place of work if needed, has also, I think, contributed to access to care, which has been a barrier in the field. So the field, again, is only growing, and there's such a demand for counselors more than ever. So yeah, if there's any questions about our program, I look forward to answering them.
Awesome. And I'll definitely leave links. And you'll find all the links for the program, for our organization as well, in the YouTube description below. And stay tuned. We'll be back for our next interview. So sit tight and leave your comments. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye for now.
Bye bye.